I do love that on this Singer Elite model ME457, it has the option for the feed dogs to actually lower. First, I'm going to explain why you would even want to lower the feed dogs, and those are the teeth that kind of help pull the fabric through. And then second, I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, the reason I love that is because not all Singer machines have this feature, and sometimes you're just giving like a little plate or cover to cover them up, and then that way, now you have this kind of piece on top of a piece, and so it's a little thicker, a little harder to work with, where because those teeth don't drop, they're just covered up. So the fact that this has lowering of the feed dog option, that is a good feature. That means this Singer machine has more features on it than some of the more basic models. So when I need to lower the feed dogs, a couple things. When I'm sewing on buttons, I love to lower that because when I'm stitching it down, I don't need those teeth to be kind of coming up and kind of touching the button and moving it. I don't want it shifting while I'm stitching through the holes. And the other time that I use it the most is when I'm free motion quilting. Now you will need to purchase a separate darning foot, and that or free motion quilting foot. Your machine here is a low shank, and when you put that on, you're going to be moving the fabric so you can go in all different directions at any given time. So with that, same thing, the teeth lowered will give this a completely smooth surface, and those teeth aren't going to be kind of working against you as you're trying to go in different directions. So we'll be doing a video on both of those, the sewing on the buttons and free motion quilting, so you can see how those techniques are actually done on this model. Now, where do we lower them? Next, take the accessory box off the machine and expose the free arm, and reach behind the machine, and there's a lever back here. Now, right now, I'm going to push it to the right side, and you kind of heard a click. That's the teeth going down. Now, before I show you what it looks like back here, when you slide it back, so I'm going to slide it this way, nothing happens. Those teeth don't come up. You have to actually take a stitch for you to physically see them come back up, but if you turn the hand wheel or just put fabric in and sew, they will come back up and in position. I know we sometimes get phone calls and people are like moving this back and forth. They're not coming up, they're not coming up, they're broken. Well, no, you just have to take a stitch. So I've slid it back, but let me go ahead and spin the machine around so you can see what I'm talking about. It's this lever right back here. That's why it was so easy to reach behind the machine and slide it to the side that it needs to go to, and just go ahead. If you're unsure which way it's supposed to go, just take a stitch, and I had them re-engaged, so now I can actually see the feed dogs are up and ready to use. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Click the like button and the subscribe button so we can continue to bring you more content, and you can find all the free video tutorials on Singer machines like this in the description below.